Hi Aquarius, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are just sort of doing a bit of a check-in, mostly on how do we survive this March crazy energy, but we're also checking in on love and romance as well as intimacy, all right? So checking in on that stuff. I probably will have a career reading at the end of the week as well. For some reason, I'm feeling the need to tell you that, Aquarius, so keep an eye out for that one. We have just had the shadow work reading as well, so make sure you go back and check that one out. Subscribe to the channel so you're not missing out on any of those. But this week we are using the Intuitive Oracle cards. I do have here the Love Angels Oracle, as well as the Lenormand deck for the week. We have the Floral Lenormand. All right, so getting sort of straight on into it for you, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius, I feel like you guys are probably one of the ones least affected by some of the crazy energy that's been going on for March. What does Aquarius need to know right now? How does Aquarius get through March? Get through this week, get through March. What does Aquarius need to know to help them get through this week? Ooh. Empowered decisions. Okay, intuition empowers your decisions, trusting your inner compass. So really, if you are making any important decisions this week, really sort of just taking your gut feeling. What's my gut feeling telling me here? And allowing yourself to empower yourself and go, this is the decision I feel is right for me, and I'm going to throw my whole self into this decision. I'm not going to just and take a little step and just hope for the best. I'm just going to go. I'm going to, this feels like it might be the right choice for me to make. So do you know what? I'm just going to throw my whole self in. If I have to change my mind down the track and make another decision, that's fine. But as long as I know that I'm going full steam ahead right here, right now, I'm making this decision and I'm throwing everything at it. I'm not going to hold back. I'm just going to make that decision and I'm going to throw my full power behind that choice. All right. I'm not going to back down. All right. We have emotional clarity as well. Emotional clarity sharpens your intuition. So really taking the time here to, when we are making decisions, really, really sitting down and asking ourselves, how do we feel? How do I feel? How do I feel? How do I feel? And why do I feel? I feel for some of you as well that, I feel a bit angry today. Why exactly do I feel angry? Is that anger actually legitimate anger and, rage at something or someone or at a situation? Or do I just feel frustrated and it's coming out as anger? Do I just feel a bit lost and confused? And because I'm just sort of not sure what to do here, that's making me feel angry because once again, the frustration kind of building up. I feel for a lot of you, your emotions are, you may sort of feel as though you're somebody that has like only a couple of emotions. You're like, oh, I'm either happy or I'm sad or I'm angry, but it's actually stopping and really delving into where exactly that emotion is coming from and what other emotions are attached to that you're not giving credit to those other emotions. Those, I'm feeling a little bit bitter, a little bit jealous, a little bit lonely, and this is making me angry and frustrated and whatnot. I'm feeling happy, but am I actually feeling happy because I'm at peace and satiated, or am I happy just because things are going my way and I feel like I've gotten my way kind of thing? There's an emotion there where it's like I'm getting a happy emotion that's like it feels a little bit like positive selfishness, if that makes sense. Like, oh yeah, I got it going on. Everything's going my way. It's because I'm amazing. So it does actually feel like arrogance, but like in a positive sense, whatever positive arrogance is. I'm not necessarily confidence. I suppose. It sort of stems from confidence, yeah. But it just does feel a little bit arrogant, I'm not going to lie. But, roll with it. Roll with it. If that's making you happy right now, roll with it. Like I'm saying, it's, I'm just going to make that a new thing that, we've got positive arrogance. We've got positive frustration, because sometimes even those negative emotions, they can be very, very positive, because if I'm frustrated and then I realize, oh, it's because I'm actually just feeling a bit lonely, that frustration is actually a really good thing, because it's showing me, if I delve into this is how I sort of work backwards, and then I go, oh, that it's actually coming from a bit of loneliness. Now I know how to fix it. I'll just go and spend some time with some friends, and then I won't feel lonely and alone anymore. And then it's a positive thing to be frustrated, because it makes you delve, it makes you realize, the deeper connections to these things. All right. Okay. Looking at love and romance for you. Aquarius, love and romance for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know right now in regard to love and romance? So interesting. Libra had this same card as well, and once again, it's not coming out as scary as it sounds. Once again, it's exactly what I was just sort of saying about the emotional clarity, that there's sometimes deeper things, and it's like positive frustration. You may think immediately when you hear the word, you may think negative thoughts about that word, but there's something positive about it. We have deception coming through. So like I said, it sounds negative, it sounds scary, but this is actually a positive deception. It does say someone is wearing a mask in this relationship, but what's actually happening here is somebody is just trying to protect you. This is somebody actually trying to protect you. So they're not actually deceiving you out of any trying to deceive you energy. They're just trying to, keep you safe, and they're not hiding anything horrible or anything like that. It's like a little white lie. I do feel that some of you are going to find out about that, and just be aware that it's not a negative intention there, that this is actually a positive intention, that they're just trying to protect you. It's that thing of like, does my butt look big in this? And they're like, oh no, your butt always looks amazing. Your butt might look big in that. Who cares? They're trying to hype you up. They're trying to say, no, your butt always looks amazing. To me, like, they're not really lying, but they're just sort of kind of being like, dude, do you feel comfortable? Like they're trying to point you to a different aspect here, that it doesn't, the thing that they're deceiving you about, it's something inconsequential. It actually doesn't matter, because you know what, those jeans, it doesn't matter if your butt looks big in those jeans. What matters is how confident you feel when you pull those jeans on. And they see that when you're wearing them and trying them on, going, does my butt look big in this? They don't want to take that confidence from you, because they see that the confidence has got so much more to give you than what you freaking out about the size of your butt is going to give you. So it's a positive deception. Not going to lie. It's a big gratitude. This is actually a good thing. You need to be grateful for the love that's already present in your life to attract more of it. So they're doing this from, love, and you need to be grateful for the fact that, you know what, this person cares about you so much that they saw you, being confident with those jeans on, and they just wanted you to, feel yourself and be confident and be who you truly are, and not even care about the size of your butt. You actually maybe need to just refocus a little bit here and be grateful for the fact that they love you this much, that they want you to be happy. Like, they're not someone who's trying to pull you down. They love you so much that they would rather see you happy. They would rather see you shine and be confident within your own self, and, have that awesome pair of jeans, than to, allow your insecurities and fear to get the better of you. So maybe needing to be grateful for the deception. Not going to lie, it's a weird energy that I'm sort of, normally when I would see a card saying deception, it would be a negative energy. But, right here we're being shown to be grateful for the deception. And, even for those of you where this is actually a big term deception, because not everybody's life is perfect, and some of us have got some stuff going on, and some of you, I am picking up just as a maybe one of you, you already know about it though, okay? Whoever this is, you already know about it. So this is somebody who has recently discovered a deception when it comes to love and romance, and you are already aware of that, or it's talking about like a recent ex that deceived and betrayed. Like I'm clearly getting somebody has been cheated on or lied to in a big kind of a way, and it's led to some sort of separation between yourself and this person. Whether that's a very recent thing or not. But here we're seeing that you need to be grateful for that, because it's kind of like, if you didn't know about that now, what would have happened next week, the week after, a year from now, 5 years from now? All of a sudden you're married to this person, you've got kids with this person, you're planning a future with this person, and then you find out that they had done this. Be grateful you found out now before it's too late to get out of it. Like because I do feel as though that's a relevant thing for somebody here, and that you are sort of being grateful that, at least I did, it doesn't matter which stage you're at there. Oh, at least I didn't, have kids with that person. At least I didn't, buy a house with that person. At least I didn't, it's kind of that sort of gratitude coming through here. All right, but looking at intimacy. Okay, Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know right now in regard to physical and emotional intimacy? Physical and emotional intimacy for Aquarius, please. Get out of your head. We have the clouds coming through there first, which is, thinking about things. We're not seeing action when we see the clouds. We're thinking about things, and we're not actually taking action. We're not making those empowered decisions and making a decision and throwing our whole selves at it. We're thinking about making some decisions, but we're thinking about, a million different decisions that we could make here, and we're not actually just pick a lane and go for it. I'm not seeing any action. I want you to take action with your decisions this week, especially when it comes to physical and emotional intimacy. All right, that seems like it's clearly asking you, because the more that you're up in your head trying to think everything through logically, the more that you're actually clouding your judgment and confusing yourself even more. So you're not actually as able to make an informed decision, because you're trying to think through it too much. You're overthinking it. Keep it simple, Aquarius. You need to just find the right idea and roll with it. Okay, we have the stork here. The camera's not picking things up today. The stork here. All right, so that's, stirring up the thoughts. It's coming through. The stork comes through, and it breaks through all those clouds and stirs them up and leaves them floating, so that they dissipate, basically. The stork comes through and stirs things up and gets things moving, gets it moving. All right, new energy coming in. Like I came in like a wrecking ball. Getting those thoughts out of your head, and they're not going to actually form into anything. They're just mist. Whereas the stork, once it gets rid of all that out of the way, here it comes very, very clearly with a solid idea of, this is where I'm going. I've got to deliver this little baby. and drop that off. And, or it's not even a baby in this picture. It's just some flowers. But, I've got to get my head out of the clouds a little bit here and just start, putting these ideas into actions. We also have the ring as well. So we do see commitment, some sort of commitment being made here. It's time to, take action towards commitment, with your physical and emotional intimacy. So if you haven't slept with them yet, if you haven't, opened up and been vulnerable with them yet, you haven't made some sort of emotional commitment to this person, now is the time. Okay, it's time to make a decision and throw yourself in there. Make a decision and throw yourself in, even if it's to not commit. All right. So whatever your decision is, you're stirring up this energy. Just stop thinking about it. Start doing it. Make that decision. Throw your hat in the ring. All right. I do see quite a lot of you here. You are actually going to make a bit of a commitment here. The commitment, it doesn't need to be, an actual commitment as, such. It can be a commitment to spend more time with somebody, a commitment to, be more consistent with communication and things like that. I am committing to this. This is my decision. I'm throwing my whole self into it, and I'm going to move towards that in a committed kind of a way. Commitment to yourself as well. All right. So that's what we have for you today, Aquarius. You are more than welcome to check out your other placements, of course. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all again soon.